There is a difference between holding the government to account and sheer rudeness.
Division required. Ring the bells for 4 minutes.
Labor moved 3 suspension motions yesterday in the course of an hour.
So why is it okay for you in opposition and not Labor?
Well, I think I've made it clear I don't think I was ever ill-mannered and rude.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't.
We're not going to say, oh, well, you're the government. We won't even raise our voices.
Robust debate and holding the government to account is part of the process, but ill-mannered rudeness should not be. Thank you.
So, division required, it says. I think it's permanent. What's the opposition up to, Malcolm?
Well, I think to some extent it's Bill Shorten asserting his leadership. It's the best platform going for him, the Parliament. There have been some questions about how subdued he's been over the past couple of weeks. He's got to get up there. Secondly, taking the fight to the opposition. It worked with the previous opposition, so why doesn't this mob try it? What's interesting is that, and it did get messy one afternoon and evening this week, there's no doubt about that, but what's interesting is that the government's legislative program was not affected at all. There was not one government bill...
That's because there isn't any.
Yes, that's right. There was not one government bill up there for debate. So I don't know what the government's complaining about. Its program hasn't been affected at all.
And of all people, Christopher Pyne, who was a serial offender in the last Parliament. I mean, how many times was he tossed out?
Well, statistically,
30, 40, something like that.
Statistically, he's the most disruptive person in the history of federal Parliament.
But he wasn't rude.
But he wasn't rude.
Doing his job.
Ungentlemanly. He wasn't ungentlemanly.
And besides, I noticed you were saying that was because it was a minority government, so that made it okay.
Yes, that's right.